Richard Harris of Washington, weighing 1637. Bill Barnett, Oklahoma, 1676, and second.
On your mark. Set.
Naturally, I mean, when you get to be 87, 88 years old, you know, it ain't like it used to be, you know that.
Everybody that I play, I want to beat. Of course, I don't always win, but at least I'm in there trying.
I think it's a lot of fun, win or lose. It's a lot of fun, and it keeps you interested, it keeps you going.
I am Roger Gentleholm. I was born on the 21st of May, 1909, on the kitchen table on a third floor tenement in New Bedford, Massachusetts. I am now 100 years old. I have no medication and look forward to the next match.
Get that one?
Every morning, Roger's there, the first one. Last year, he made the reservation for this year Senior Olympics in August. That's how positive it was. And he said, I can't wait till I'm 100 so I can get in the 100 and over group. And he was all excited about that. He said, I can't wait for it.
He's our role model. In case any one of us who are in the 70s or 80s think that we might be looked upon as old, we don't feel that way when Roger's around because he's our inspiration. You can be alert and active even when you're 100.
Many people keep telling me that I'm an inspiration to them. Not only older people, but the younger people. I had arthritis, very bad. I had the cancer operation in '87. I had a hernia. I've lost 5 inches in height. Now I'm below 5 foot. But whatever happens, you just have to roll with the punches. Good morning. Nice morning, eventually.
It looks like it's chilly out there.
It's kind of cool. We're going to keep the door closed.
He always said that he wanted to live to be 100. That was always a goal. And now that he has basically a new life, he's saying that already, that this is like a second life for him because he feels good, he's healthy, he's doing more than he's ever done. So he feels kind of renewed now that he's started his second century.
Yeah, I'll have to have the soul tested next week. You have any muffins?
I think so. It's like I have a teenager who's a champion athlete. So how was your game today?
Well, I did pretty well today. I tried to drop it over the net with a spin to it. I do pretty good with my serve. Of course, it's not as powerful as it used to be, but I'm heading for the Nationals in August, and I surprise him sometimes.
Hi, I'm Mavis Albin, team captain.
I'm Mary Benson, and I love to win.
Hi, I'm Loretta Hill.
I'm Kitty Sparacella.
My name is Wanda Blaylock.
My name is Nikki Leader.
And we are the Southern Tigerettes! Yay!
We're ordinary grandmothers, and people cannot believe that we play basketball. Our record is 165-3, and we're going for our number 6 gold medal, and we feel like we're the greatest senior women's basketball team in the United States.
All right. Oh, yeah. There you go, Nikki. Okay, good.
My last name is Leader, so I try to live by that name as a leader on the team.
Walk through it. Walk through it.
Once the people in our communities find out we play basketball, they look at us different. When little kids find out we're national champions, they look at us in a different way, not like a bunch of grandmothers, but a bunch of active senior adults. I hope we're a bit intimidating. The fact that we've won 5 national championships should be intimidating. I know I would be intimidated if I knew I was going to play this defending national champion. So let's make it a point this next time preparing to get together more.
Yeah,
and just work.
All right.
Shall I hand them out? I'll hand them out.
You gonna serve us?
You mean the tea server? But Mary, that's the one I want.
There's another one. See there?
Okay.
Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate
Tell us
it.
the story about the cups.
I want to hear the monkey punch story.
I played basketball when I was in high school, and when I graduated, there was nowhere else to go play. When we graduated, that ended our basketball career. So it went from 1954 till 1992 that I did not play basketball. But 1993, my whole world changed. Everything changed. My attitude even changed. And we have been very successful, much more than I would have ever dreamed.
Can you do this, Mountain Mama?
Hey, Nora, you see, you had to float it that time.
You know, every time that we played in the Nationals, our toughest rival has always been the team from Louisiana. We first played them in 1999 in the Nationals in Orlando, and that's where, I guess you would say, the rivalry started.
There's a difference between their team and our team. We play a finesse game, and they play a, let's say, a muscle game. Now, they outweigh us by 30, maybe 40 pounds. And everybody in the U.S. National wants to win, and some will do it at all costs. That's about all I'm going to tell you on that one.
You feel like you have a big red target on your back? Yes, we do. And yeah, people are shooting to beat us, and I would do the same thing. I would play hard and prepare myself to beat that team that's supposed to be the best. Yeah, that's what makes me nervous. They getting better each time.
There's no bad blood between us, but as long as we're playing and they're playing, it's going to be the game to look out for each year.
I know who you are.
Hello. The team is together. The team is together. Oh, yeah, girl.
The last tournament we played in, I had a busted lip. Mary was bruised all over, from all the pushing and shoving. Kitty had a broken finger, and Nikki had a black eye. Looked like she'd been in a prize fight. But we forget about that. When we get on the court, we forget that we're supposed to still be ladies. We're basketball players then.
Look at this score. Our score is 64, theirs 18.
Wow.
We tore them up.
Mavis is sitting there at 70 years old, wondering what she's talking about.
Let's think about that for a minute now. They are the ladies' senior Olympic basketball champions. And so first and foremost, they're ladies. You were in here, they've all got to have their hair done, and they've got to go get the time they took to just pick out the uniforms that they wore, I mean, that took forever. So every part of their life makes them a lady. And then they are Olympians because they're going to win. They're going to get out there and they're going to win.
Oh, Magic Man, you're wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, y'all are wonderful.
You're awesome. Put him in a bag, take him on every trip we'll go.
That's right.
Yes, I'm Bradford Tatum. Everybody calls me Brad. And that's my brother John, my big brother. I traveled with him all over. And we started swimming in the 20s, and we've been swimming ever since. We lived in a neighborhood where there wasn't a pool for blacks. Now, there were pools, but we couldn't go to them. So we had swam in the reflecting pool at the Lincoln Memorial, or in the river, or in the canal in Georgetown. This is where we started to swim. Couldn't get very far. And it wasn't all slimy and stuffy like it was then.
And I used to envision the Olympics being held here. Because of this pool would be you could swim a mile straight away in a pool.
Yeah, John, that's 25, that's 40 cents at least.
Okay, well, jump on in there and get it.
Nick, I thought it was a sport. Yeah, if you help me up. Pull, John, pull harder.
Pull harder. I got you, come on now. You have to do something, come on. There you go.
I hope to win 4 first place in the coming Olympics. Here's my wish. You never came much on this side.
Take your mark.
Hut! We've been competitive, all our lives, playing baseball, football, basketball, tennis. And so this is another kind of competition.
John, you'll save yourself a lot of energy too if you work on the extension. When your arms go forward, try to get them forward as far as you can, okay?
I have never won a gold nationally like Brad has. Brad won 3 golds. But I used to beat him when he was young, but I can't beat him now.
The idea is to compete, and you don't have to win, but whenever you do win, it's a nice feeling. To feel in your age group that you're pretty good.
Winning is everything, Bradford. What do you mean? Good guys finish last. Competing is all it is to it.
We're like two peas in a pod. He rolls this way, I'll roll that way too. So that's the way it goes.
I sure do that. All right, man. Thank you. All right.
Do you know how to hold my hand?
Oh, I know. I used to know.
Yeah, used
to know.
Don't do so much now.
No.
No. When I first met Bradford, I was a freshman, and he was the president of the senior class. Bradford was always a swimmer, and I thought he had a real pretty stroke, when he swam. No, what's the little street that goes? He's a very kind person and a very loving person, and people like Bradford. Now, I don't know what else I can say.
I'm handsome.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. I forgot that. Yeah, he's saying so. I don't know about that, Bradford. But he is. He's tall.
That's for the record.
Yeah, he was tall when I married him. He's not so tall now. So, that's my Bradford.
Okay. In May, they called me in for a checkup.
Hello, Mr. Tatum. How are you doing today?
Fine.
How's the swimming going?
Pretty good.
Good?
Pretty good.
You still having a good amount of energy?
And they told me I had colon rectal cancer, is what I had.
How is your Metaport working for you?
Pretty good. It doesn't interfere with the swimming, and they can use it for the chemotherapy.
Let me take a look at that real quick.
They said that if I didn't have this operation, they wouldn't give me much hope for lasting out the whole year.
Deep breath in. Blow it out.
So I said, of course, as long as it's done after I come back from the Olympics. I didn't want it to be done ahead of the Olympics. I wanted it to be done after the Olympics. Then if anything happens and I didn't get back, that's all right.
Come on this way to the infusion center.
All right.
Now that he's sick, or really sort of sick. Let's say sort of sick, huh?
Yeah, that's good. Sort of.
Yeah. We're still hoping, and we still hope he'll be able to get in there and get in that competition and compete.
I got to go see the doctor on Tuesday, I think. And I'll probably be a new man after they get through working on me. Very good.
Yeah. Well, maybe so.
Yeah.
I'm Earl Blasingame. I'm in a sad part of my life right now because I lost my wife just 4 months ago. She was my best friend. And that's been real hard on me. And we were married 64 years. I had two wonderful daughters, 2 grandsons, and 2 great-grandsons. And so I'm going through a period right now that if it wasn't for my daughter that I'm living with and her husband, I don't know what to do.
I'm sure, like the rest of us, he felt lost the first couple of weeks after. But I think he has gotten back into life very quickly and went back and started practicing for the Olympics 2 weeks after her passing. After 64 years of marriage, you kind of get used to somebody being around. But I think he's filled his life as best as he could. He can't fill that. You just can't fill that hole. But he can certainly fill the edges around it as best as he can. And I think that's what he's doing, getting prepared for the senior games.
I didn't know this senior games existed until my daughter called me and said, "Dad, I want you to start thinking about getting into track and field in the senior games." And I said, "What the heck is a senior game? Never heard of them." And she says, "Well, I'll give you all the detail." I said, "I'm 82 years old." And she says, "There's older people in that than you that are winning." So, make a long story short, I entered my first competition, and I beat all my competitors in both the shot put, discus, and javelin. So I got a month to go before we go to the Nationals in California. But the guy that beats me is a guy named Adolf Hoffman. He's one of the best athletes I've ever seen. I've competed against him. And he throws that hammer 90 feet.
I'm Adolf Hoffman. I was born in Somerset, Texas. As my brother used to say, with very little clothes on. And never lived anywhere else. Strike one. Any kind of game I play, yeah, you're out to win. And I participate in about 13 events. Well, the Bible says you can have faith, but faith is dead without works. So you got faith that you can break a record and excel real good. Well, you better work at it, because the faith is not going to get you through it. You got to do it. And I'm a doer. I guess you'd call me a doer with everything I do.
Let's go, Adolf.
In the beginning, in the Hoffman family, there was pole vaulting. How it got there is a little bit hazy, but we do know that sometime back in the late 20s, our oldest brother inherited a pole vault from a cousin. And from then on, pole vaulting was the family sport. Let's see what you got.
You had good penetration into the pit. You went straighter, and it almost looked like you need a little more time to swing. You've got to swing your hips up higher.
Adolf's an interesting story. He drove up my driveway one day when I wasn't home and told my wife he was looking for that pole vaulting guy, looking for someone to teach him how to pole vault with a bending pole. And I think she thought he was a little bit crazy, and I probably thought the same thing. But once I met him, he came out to practice and told me that he wanted to break the world record for his age group. And he asked if I could help. And I said, well, I don't know if I can, but I'll give you my best shot.
We'll move to 37, and we'll put a bar up and work your technique
now,
over the bar.
With the same hoe?
Yeah, we'll go up another hand, I think, which will give you a little bit of time to swing higher.
Adolf is in the age 85 to 89-year-old age group, and the world record, I believe, is 8 feet even, set by Dr. William Bell. But Adolf, he's the guy who responds well in competition. He gets adrenaline flowing if he gets a crowd behind him. I think he's very capable of pushing that record and jumping over 8 feet.
We'll get it.
If he were to break the world record, it would be phenomenal. The San Antonio community would hear about it, probably front page sports section. So we don't see an end to the pole vault tradition of the Hoffman family.
Nice job.
8.5 inch. Any distance over 8 foot, I win it. That's the world record.
Everybody wants to win, right? We're in this to win, everybody. Certainly I'd like to win 4 golds, absolutely, but I'm just looking at it from a practical standpoint. I know who I'm competing against, and I hate to keep saying this, but this guy is terrific.
I think they have sort of a friendly competition going between the two of them. I think they're each other's biggest competitor.
I got it between 600 and 700, I guess, and about 80% of them are first. And very few thirds.
He's through that. That's one.
The past state meet, he won 4 golds in this series of events, and I won 4 silvers right behind him, see? And he beat me bad in most of them, but he cheated a little bit in the javelin.
Harold Blasted game, he's a great competitor, but he seemed comfortable with second place. And of course, I'm going to try to keep him there.
So I'll be lucky to win maybe 3 medals at the most. Hopefully a gold, I don't know. But we're sure as hell going to give it a try.
Lead like you mean it, like you're in a race for your life.
You have to feel as long as you can do something, swim, run, jump, climb, that if you stop, you'll lose it.
Why would we miss a national showing of our abilities? So he just had the heart, man. That's a lot of heart, a lot of heart.
All done? Let me stick a fork in and see.
You going to post somebody's eye out.
This team has style. You gotta
It's confidence, complete confidence in yourself that you're going to come out on top.
Up and over and away.
You know, the Bible says that when you're conceived in your mother's room, that he has a plan for you. And I believe it.
I've found out one thing about all my throwing. It's not necessarily the strength of the individual, you know, the muscles and condition. It's the technique. And I have not yet hit my tops in the technique for it. That's what I'm working on right now.
I would say, California, you better watch out for yourselves, because I think he's going to come back with a medal.
Oh, he's a winner, that's for sure.
for an old guy like me, I'm not really good in any of them. I don't throw them very far, you know, any of them. But the closest thing I think I can possibly come to a goal is in the shot put.
Earl, you are up. Adolf on home.
If he can beat me, well and good, and I'll accept it. And he'll accept it, too, if I beat him. So he has so far, I think.
Mark. 23 feet, 1 inch. Adolf, you're up.
I've never beaten Adolf yet in anything. So I hope he's weak this time and I can beat him, you know. But as I say, it's friendly competition. And I don't want to get him too upset, you know.
Adolf!
You can go, big boy. Good luck.
Yeah, baby. Beautiful!
Good one.
27 feet, 1.5. 27 feet, 1.5.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, we will need a great bunch of prayers to beat old Adolf. He's good.
And this year's winner is Adolf Hoffman.
So far, I'm in third place.
Second place, Earl Blanzingame.
Don't give up and get that rocking chair.
I'm not about to.
No, I'm not either.
Blanzingame is up. 62 feet, 4 inches.
Got to get my spin faster.
Hoffman, you're up. Feet, 2 inches. 80 feet, 2 inches. That is a record.
That's what I love about the Senior Olympics. I mean, everybody cheers for each other, and if you beat them, they don't get mad at you. I mean, they just thrill that you can do that much good.
Well, of course, you're not satisfied unless you win the big one, but I came out second, third, fourth, and fifth in the few things I do.
Some people ask me, say, why are you so mean and try to beat everybody like that? I said, well, if I beat them, then that tells them they got to train a little harder to beat me.
That's what he's always saying.
You got to train a little harder to beat me if they're going to.
Yeah, I'm going to train a little harder.
You ain't going to get me.
No, I'm not going to get him. That's but he's my buddy.
I might train a little harder too, but no, congratulations. I mean,
I'd like to beat Hoffman's what I'd like to, but I don't think I'll ever do it unless he has a bad day, you know, and I have a good day.
We just ask you now to help us to win this gold medal. Help every ball that we shoot to go in. Every time we go to a tournament, we know the teams that we're coming up against are just as ready to play as we are.
1, 2, 3, Saladrin!
They're getting tougher and tougher and meaner and meaner.
Give preference to the one closest to the basket. It's a hard-fought game when we play each other.
Defense!
They don't want to lose to us, just like we don't want to lose to them. It's that type of game.
I know we can beat them, and there's no doubt in my mind. And I know they know we can beat them.
Okay, ladies, coin toss. Heads, tails. Calling there, Captain.
Tails.
Tails is called. Tails. Action blue.
Those ladies are not little dainty ladies on the court. They're out there rough just as we are. We'll dish it out. They're going to dish right back.
Here. I'm sorry, Carrie. No, you're not. Yes, I really am. No, you're not. Stop.
Oh, there was a lot of high emotions. I mean, especially when I was getting 2 black eyes and a fat lip and a broken thumb. But yeah, that was rough.
When we go to a national tournament, we don't even think about silver. We don't think about bronze. We don't want that. Our goal is gold. People have said we were so rough, but basketball is a physical game. Anybody would know that.
Good game. Y'all got good defense.
166 and 3.
There you go, girl.
All right.
Everybody asks me if you think Bradford's going to make it, and how's he doing? I say he is San Francisco bust. He will go, and so it happened.
I'm in chemotherapy 2 or 3 times a week, and then when they say, okay, you can go and practice a little bit, then I go and practice, and 2 days later I'm back getting more chemotherapy.
You all right?
All right.
Let's see if we can go for another medal, okay?
I'm trying.
I mean, hey, that would make you feel good, wouldn't it?
All right, feel better, yeah. Just courage and faith and strength and believe. That's where the inspiration comes from. Like I say, whether I live or die, I'm going to make this to the end. You know, I'm going to work at it and do it until the end.
Brad, you knew you're number 1 this time, though.
Did I do it?
Yeah, you did it. You did it. You are the boss today.
Exultation, just great feeling that I had accomplished what I've been working for all winter long. It's a great feeling.
How does it feel to be a champ?
Oh, I tell you, I'm tired, isn't it? Yeah, from Arkansas. Yeah, from Arkansas, I remember. Good to see you.
Nice seeing you again, too. It's always nice to meet people again.
Yes, indeed.
That means they're still alive.
That's right.
They want both of us with the pacemakers showing.
Yeah. both of them.
And your gold medalist from the District of Columbia, age 88, Bradford Tatum.
Roger, may I have your autograph?
Oh, you got my picture. I hadn't seen it. Very good.
It has been amazing how many people come forward and really care about the fact that he's 100 years old and he's out here playing.
Very good. You got it? And you are who?
I'm Ray Aparicio. Ronaldo, actually, the one that's going to play against you today.
I see.
My name is Ronaldo Aparicio, and I'm very pleased and very happy to meet this gentleman. At least I would like to know who he is, how well he plays, and so forth. But being that I'm going to have a challenger, I'll do my best to hopefully get a few points against him.
I hope to be able to hold up all right.
You're from the state of Massachusetts?
I
Tell
did
me.
a lot of dancing last night. And boy. I understand that the fellow that I'm playing today is only 94 years old. So I'm playing a youngster again. It's hard to find 100-year-old tennis players around the country. And if there are any, they don't show up very much. I'd like to meet one of these days. Oh, I'm getting a lot of that attention, and I'm getting a kick out of that.
To be 100 years old, be on the courts playing tennis is a great accomplishment, and it's a lot of fun. Well, you get some pretty good drop shots.
Well, once in a while I'm lucky.
Yeah, you get those. Well, the main thing is like put the ball where they ain't. So I'm going to try to put the ball where he isn't. So maybe he can move it. Maybe he can't. I don't know. We'll see.
Just lost the match. Just,
How you doing, Roger?
I could do better.
Well, you're a tough hombre. You know what hombre is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mexico.
Mexico, yeah. Yeah, you know that one. I hope I can get your name and address someplace. Because I want to wish you birthday whenever you 101.
Bright stars through the perilous night, were so gallantly won, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare. I am quite disappointed in not winning. I try hard, but my opponents sometimes outdo me. I'm disappointed, but I'm lucky that I am here to be able to play. It's been a pleasure being here and meeting all you people, and enjoyed playing. To celebrate my gold medal, I'll have a couple of good gin and tonics.
and have a nice meal with good company. When we were little guys, there were segregated pools. But to compete as an adult, even after your days of athletics that seem to be over, it's just a new revival. Said I'd never won a gold, and I'm gonna win a gold. I had silver, but I'm gonna win a gold medal.
Having lived through segregation and now to have our first black president, it's a wonderful feeling and one that I had doubts that we would ever see in our lifetime.
Mission accomplished.
You won?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
I won my first gold medal in national competition. Felt like I was on top of the world. I said, got a gold medal. Instead of on the side for the third place or this side for the second place, I was in the middle for the gold. Very good. The Washington Post has it already. They've already sounded the alarm, so, you know, when we get back in, we will be the same old guys, the Tatum brothers.
Yeah, two old codgers who like to swim.
Yeah. Toes pointed, legs straight.
Okay, let's pray, girls. Dear Heavenly Father, you've just been so good to us through the years, and we thank you and applaud you, and we pray that you will give us the victory in the next game that we play. The Smoky Mountain Mamas are a great ball team. They're good athletes. They move well. They shoot outside well. And their attitude is to get the Tigerettes.
It's not a matter of they always win. It's a rivalry because of things that have been said, things that have been done.
What is our motto? We want to win.
Well, the Tigerettes are larger, taller, probably stronger. One girl in particular, I think her name is Nikki. She's a good player. She takes up a lot of room under the goal. She's probably 5'8" or 5'9", and just about that wide.
They're going to trash talk. They're good at that. They're going to trash talk. But we take it all in stride. We hear it, but it doesn't sink in.
1, 2, 3,
They are big and they're strong. And so you've just got to outrun them, outshoot them. And we can outshoot them any day.
people over there setting the screen. Mama said top man's got to come in. Okay, she's got to come on down. Because they're setting the screen on me and then popping a man out. I got to go out.
One, two, three, salad red.
The other teams want us to get beat. You know, you've pulled for the underdog. I've pulled for the underdog. But when I get out on the court, I don't hear anything.
Can't outrun us, can't outlast us. I think we're the best team.
It's been a long time. I've been nipping at the world record in pole vault.
Right there.
And if I do make it, it'll be like a climax of a story. It would be real satisfying. There's no doubt about it. Something wrong.
Bring the standards back further this way next time.
Let me check it again.
Where are you at now?
3 jumps. If you don't make it in 3 jumps, you're out. It's always best to make it the first time and don't worry about it. Tire yourself out 2 more jumps.
Second round.
Hoffman, you're up.
Well, I don't know about that, but I was watching your foot. That's where it
Well,
hit.
I didn't chop it though, I didn't think. Ooh.
Adolph's more serious about this than I am. He gets downhearted when he doesn't, if somebody beats him. I mean, he really affects him.
Okay, this will be Mr. Hoffman's jump.
You know, in this town, we go to the convalescent homes all the time.
Adolph's a very tough guy. He's come out of here bleeding a couple times from hitting the crossbar and, you know, breaking his skin open a little bit, but we patch him up and he gets right back on the pole and goes for it.
Very impressed, Adolph.
You're not a quitter, they tell me, and all that kind of stuff. I said, no, I've never been a quitter.
Well, you could do it. You could do it. Get on to the next one. You'll get it. You'll get
It's
it.
getting too close. Getting too close to one left.
Hoffman, you're on deck.
It's hard to say whether he definitely will or definitely won't, but I can guarantee that he will make every effort.
Maybe come up a couple of inches.
2 inches?
About 2 inches. Get serious here. Get serious. They expect something of you, and I hope to produce. I mean, I definitely don't want to disappoint them. I mean, you know how that would be.
14 inches. Go right off. You can do it.
At the height.
Right there.
Right there. Guess the excitement is too much. I don't know.
We try not to let fear infiltrate our minds because we know that fear is the greatest emotion of all.
There's only a few minutes left in this game. Let's give everything you got. Everything you got. Let's go.
They're not going to lay down and say, okay, Tigerette, you're going to win. You're going to have to really play rough to win because we're going to rough you up. They do. I know that. So I got to stay at the top of my game.
Well, I can't say anything good about the Tigerettes except that some of them are good players and some of them are not so good players.
Let's go, Billy. We can do it. Let's go. What we're going to do? Come on. I'm going to take 12, and you're going to take the 7. I'll go between the.
No, you take 20. You take 20.
I'll
They're
run.
not shooting outside.
Okay, I'll run, and I'm just going to come back.
Don't let them inside. You got to get this rebound. Okay?
I think we had a chance. I think we had a good chance of winning the goal. We were going to beat them.
There may be some hard feelings them toward us, but not us toward them because we don't hold grudges like that.
6 times United States national champions! Woo! 6. We smoked those Smoky Mountain bombs. We won. Here's the 9. Go! Way to go, Dick.
Go home, get in the gym, shoot 500 shots a day, get ready to go to Houston, Texas, and win number 7, girls, right?
Yay! Number 7, if I can hold on. 7. Yes,
Death is going to come stealing in the night, as they say. This is something I can't control. The good Lord will say, hey, this is your ticket, and now is the time. But I'm looking forward to keep on living and to keep moving be able to get around and take care of myself. As far as Ronaldo is concerned, he wants me to be his doubles partner at the Nationals in Texas next June. So I told him I'll see him there.
Roger was a big inspiration. I'll try to get in shape, and hopefully we can win another medal over there together anyway. I'm looking forward to that.
I got my one favorite story I'd tell about age when y'all were in the airport and that lady walked past y'all and she was a really tall lady and y'all said, "Oh, you could play basketball, you so tall." And that lady said, "Honey, I'm 42 years old. I'm too old to play basketball." And y'all all sitting there well over 50. I don't think it's just the love of basketball. I think it's just the love of continuing to do something with their lives. I mean, you'll put a basketball in each one of them's coffin, I promise you. They'll be going upstairs to play, I promise you. They're never gonna stop, not these ladies. Okay, girls. All right. Show me your trophies.
I'm going to make you a guarantee. I'm going to catch as many as you do today.
Could be. I realize that I'm getting old, and most people my age are 6 foot under the ground instead of trying to pole vault 6 foot or better.
Well, I didn't say how many. I keep saying that how much longer are you going to be able to keep pushing yourself? He says, until the Lord tells me that it's over. He said, I don't feel that yet.
5 years, 8 years, 10 years. I don't know how many more years I got, but I'm going to make the best of every one of them.
For my age, I have to do something. I have to have something to look forward to, and this is the main thing I have to look forward to outside of my family. It's just plain and simple competition, even among friends or somebody you don't like, you want to beat them. And that's the motivation I have to go forward.
You have to be under 35. Oh, somebody. There goes your eyes.
But I haven't seen anybody who isn't happy and enthusiastic about participating.
I see you! I see you!
And that's what I like about the senior citizens, competition and whatnot. They're so happy. They really are.
All of that. Right.
You have to have the competitive spirit, in the first place, and then you have to have the determination that you're going to go on for as long as you can.
And his grandfather, Roger Gentleman.
As long as I can compete, I'm going to be out there. As long as I live, I'm going to be going for the gold medal and for the good life. Have a good lobster once in a while.
Thank you all.
Hi, I'm Keith Aquat, producer of the new documentary Age of Champions. If you're part of a senior residence, athletic group, or other organization, I'd like to invite you to host a screening of the film. It's a perfect way to inspire your members, promote lifelong health and fitness, and add an exciting event to your calendar. Hosting a screening is easy. Sign up on our website, purchase the Age of Champions screening kit, and we'll send you everything you need. The kit includes the DVD, discussion guide, active aging bracelets, postcards, and a full-size poster. So get involved today. Spread the word about active aging and inspire the people in your organization. Sign up now at ageofchampions.org/host.
We've been talking about this guy for weeks now, and the moment you've all been waiting for is finally here. We're going to reveal who won that tennis match I had against him, the 100-year-old Roger Gentileholm. And here he comes right now, Roger Gentileholm. Say hello to Kelly.
Oh, I've been looking.
You've been looking.
at it.
The 100-year-old greatest tennis player in the world. Roger Gentileholm. We'll be right back with our
Here's a story you may have seen on CNN. 87-year-old man in Texas who pole vaults. You see that guy? 87 years old, pole vaulting. See, that's when you know you've taken too much Viagra. Okay, Grandpa, you might want to cut down on the Viagra.
I'd like to get together and swim against either one of them to see what I can do now. Because I know what, during those times, they couldn't touch me in the swimming pool. But now, I don't know, I might drown now. Wait to see them doing it.
Is there anything else that you want to mention?
Well, I can't say it on TV. Drink good whiskey and good beer, you know, and stop smoking. No, I don't mean that really. But I drink a little. I like Budweiser beer. I drink 2 beers every day.